What's good, everybody? How y'all doing tonight? Hope everybody doing good. And I want to speak on something that me and my brother seen back in the early 2000s. We was walking through the woods, and I'll never forget when we was in the woods, y'all. Now bear with me. We heard this growl, and it was late at night. I had my camera on me. That's actually the same camera that I had whenever I snapped that picture of that extraterrestrial being. But we was in the woods and we was walking, and in this certain part of the woods, it was real cold. Y'all keep in mind, it was like almost 90 degrees outside, and it was humid, and it was late. But we heard this growl, and I'm licensed to carry a gun, and I have a gun on me. I'll never forget. We heard this growl, and immediately I thought it was a bear or a coyote or something of that nature. But it was big. The sound that I heard was big. And he looked at me and I looked at him, and the growl got louder. It sounded like the woods came to life, y'all. It sounded like the whole woods came to life. And I'm okay, that's the second time we heard that. We heard it again, and it was like right by us. That's how close it was. I took my pistol out and I fired where I heard that sound at, and I thought I took a bear down. Y'all, it was so loud, so terrifying when we started running. You see a grown man run, we ran. Once again, we had the camera and I was taking pictures. Boom, 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 boom. As we running, I told y'all, I'm a photogenic person. I love taking photos, even when I do that with my fitness. You know, and it always took pictures, whether you put it on your MySpace or your social media stuff. But, and I wasn't doing YouTube, not that heavy back then. But we was running, I was snapping pictures as we was running. But before I tell y'all what happened, I'll never forget where we took off running at. When we got down into this wooded area, there's a V shape, like a pyramid, this shape. The point. We were standing at the point, and at the point was a path to go right and a path to go left. And it went off like that, and in the middle was one tree. It was woods all around us, but it was one tree, and it was just total darkness. And so that's where we was, and we turned around and started running. Once we got out of the woods, we looked at the footage, and my brother, his girlfriend, put the footage in her computer, and the computer showed, well, we seen it anyway when we hit the playback on the camera, but to actually see it big on the computer screen, it was like, wow, that wasn't a bear, it wasn't an animal, it was that. It was like this holographic image. If y'all ever see the movie Ghostbusters 2 with Peter Venkman, Ray, y'all know the Ghostbusters. But anyway, let me speed this up. I don't want to bore y'all. So the movie Ghostbusters, y'all remember the ghost they was fighting that was on that painting? His name was Vigo. Take Vigo's head off his body. That's exactly what was hovering above this V-shaped path, right in front of the tree. Vigo's head. Holographic image, real big, probably 13 feet high, 13 feet tall, 13 feet long was the length of the face, and probably, yeah, I don't know, about 120 inches wide, about 120 inches wide of the face. And when we saw that, we was like, wow, no, we really didn't see this, and I was blown away by it. The crazy thing is that his girlfriend, she accidentally zoomed in on the picture. You know, well, maybe not accidentally zoomed in on it, but she zoomed in on the picture, but not deliberately looking for nothing else. But when you zoomed in, you saw millions of faces in the pitch black, like holographic faces, not lookalikes, no, real faces. But the face in the front, it had the red eye here. And like I said, if you was to touch it, if you seen it with your naked eye, if you was to touch it, you would probably have to jump about high as a regulated basketball hoop in the NBA just to touch the chin of it. But we didn't see it with our naked eyes. We didn't see it until we viewed the footage. But I'm wondering now, when we snapped the first picture as we ran, not remembering which one captured it, but I'm wondering if we would have seen it if that light would have hit the woods. But we wasn't thinking about nothing but running at that time. So I do have the picture. I'm going to put it up in the end of this video. And keep in mind, after so long of having a picture and re-uploading it, you destroy the quality. So it doesn't no justice, but you can plainly see that this face was there. And I really wish y'all could see the actual, it's the actual picture, but after so long, the quality fades. And I was surprised that I still had it in my Google Drive. Pretty crazy. I even actually had it. I wish you would have seen it whenever, because back then we was printing pictures out on photo paper. So after we gotta print this out, print it out. Now I need this, and it's just, it had you with your mind open. You know, once you start seeing, but keep in mind, everything ain't for everybody. Everybody wasn't meant to see the things that you see. And everybody has a place and time when they see and experience things. So you can't assume that somebody is telling you lies. And I know that some people do lie and they fake videos. And I don't know why people do that, because then when people do want to come share something with y'all and tell y'all, it's hard for you to believe, because people fabricate and make up. And there's no need of doing that. There's no need of misleading somebody, telling them this and it's not that. Keep it 100. That's what I do in my videos. I keep it a buck with y'all. If I see something, I hear something, I'm going to tell y'all. I feel that it's my job to tell y'all. Y'all need to know this. Like, who wants to be in the dark? Like, I mean, there's more to life than what we told. You know what I'm saying? So, I thought I'd share it out with y'all. And at the end of this video, I promise y'all I'm going to put the picture up there. And y'all tell me what y'all think. I mean, I don't need to think. I know it was there. I just couldn't believe that that's what made the growl. You'll see the man's face hovering above the you gotta look and you'll see the trees, and then you'll just imagine being in the woods and in the trees and the yard is just crazy. And to actually be there, I mean, it was terrifying. After we heard the growl, it was ice cold. It was middle summer. It was cold. Thought I'd share that with y'all. The picture is gonna be at the end of this video.